We got a blackout team member here in Eddie Kingston. The former CZW champion.
And these fans seem to be supporting Eddie Kingston.
He's got much respect all across the East Coast. Known for his strong style, take no prisoners attitude, is Eddie Kingston. Here he is, Low Key, aka Senshi in the TNA. Look at him, he looks like he's in phenomenal shape, ready to fight. A member of the Strong Style Thugs, former UCW, ICW champion, current JAP champion. Oh my God, he's got numerous titles. His Low Key. Look at the intensity on Low Key.
Webster's Dictionary's word intensity next to the picture is Low Key.
All right, Earl, I want to pick. Who do you got in this? Who do you got here, Earl?
Why do you ask me that question? It's supposed to be an impartial announcement.
His opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, he weighs in tonight at 190 pounds. Low
It is Low Key. Like, I'm sorry, Earl, who was it? What was your prediction?
I don't know if I should make a prediction. I have to remain impartial as a broadcast journalist.
Partial? Come on, Earl.
Why are you running bets on these matches?
Because you still owe me 5 shillings from the last show.
5 shillings? Are you mad?
All right, Fallon, what's your prediction here? Who do you got in this matchup?
It depends on how much of this homework Eddie Kingston has done on Low Key. Low Key comes in a phenomenal wrestler, and as you said, he's the most intense wrestler and you'll ever find in our business. Eddie Kingston needs to do his homework, needs to keep Low Key grounded, and he's got to watch those strikes. Low Key, one of the master strikers in our business.
Martial arts expert.
I've got to give it to Low Key. I think his experience is going to pay out, but Eddie Kingston, former reigning Kurt member of Blackout, CZW, well, formerly CZW, I should say. Something about getting fired, or I don't know anything about that, but the bottom line is Kingston could be, well, just like that.
Look at that shoot style. That's what Low Key picked that up in Japan. He's spent quite a lot of time there.
Low Key, the world warrior, as he likes to call himself in other promotions. Hey, he's world traveled. He's been in Japan. He's been all over the globe. And now he's here at WSU peddling his ability, trying to, well, he was going to be the championship match tonight, but I shuffle the card, expecting unexpected. And Low Key finds himself one-on-one with Eddie
This was quite unexpected. Kingston has a size advantage over Low Key, but you can't judge Low Key based on his size.
As Low Key is well documented in saying, it is not the size of the fighter, it's the size of fight that individual brings.
The wise words of Low Key.
Kingston out now. He looks ready.
That's a strong style. He saw him fight the Necro Butcher, bare-fisted, knockout match. He held his own. Look at the respect. Look at the respect these fans show here.
Absolutely, a lot of these fans all have seen Low Key through all kinds of battles, and you got to believe the WSU fans are those hardcore fans that were probably there in the Murphy Rec Center when Low Key in a 102-degree building went 1 hour in an Iron Man 4-way with Christopher Daniels, Spanky, and I can't remember his name. He's one of your fellow countrymen.
Is it Nigel McGinnis?
No, not that. He's the other English guy.
British Bulldog?
I believe he's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Damn my memory. 5 minutes after this match is over, I'm going to remember his name. The bottom line is the fans were there in the Murphy Rec when Low Key won an hour and became the first ever Ring of Honor World Champion. That shows you the heart, and right now, Low Key stretching out Eddie Kingston with that bow and arrow.
The bow and arrow, the technical prowess of Eddie Kingston. I'm sorry, Eddie Kingston. Low Key.
Now Low Key floating right over into the side headlock, keeping Eddie Kingston grounded. This is going to be a very smart strategy by Low Key for the rest of this match.
respect the fans showing. The Japanese type crowd now around. I can't even talk that loud because.
Watch Low-Ki here.
Oh!
Just like that. Low-Ki isn't sudden. He's quick as a hiccup.
Quick as a
Get
hiccup.
out of the corner, come on. Get out of here. Kingston, out of the corner.
Man, Kingston's he's looking a little scared there. He's a little hesitant to come out the corner and fight.
Kingston's shoulders already. That shoulder's been hurt by the quick strikes of Low-Ki. Now Low-Ki, if he sees that as an injury, he will take advantage of it and try to work that arm over, just like that. But that's just gonna piss off Eddie Kingston, and Eddie's not smart. You do not want to try to man up to Low-Ki, because Low-Ki will just kick your teeth right out of your throat.
He's getting set up for these stiff kicks.
Very smart by Eddie Kingston here. Traps the legs. Low-Ki was trying to fight from the Gracie position, but Kingston wisely has now stretched out the hamstrings.
He's using his weight to his advantage right now, isolating his legs.
That is a good strategy there, because we saw before that Low-Ki was using his legs for much of his mat wrestling, and you want to take them out. Good strategy by Kingston.
Yes, indeed. That's quite a good analysis.
That's a good example right there.
He's got an arm bar. Shoot style of Low-Ki. No one else out there has quite the style he does. He's one of the only ones that can. Oh my God! Look at the strike to Kingston.
They're striking Eddie Kingston now. You got to be careful there. Besides trying to use that power to try to break the arm hold by Low-Ki, he could have popped the shoulder out if he wasn't careful, and Low-Ki chops him down.
Wow. Low-Ki showing why he's a champion. Look at the intensity in Low-Ki. He's so focused. Match very methodical. They're both trying to plan their way to victory right now.
There's Low-Ki in the corner. I wouldn't try to do that to Low-Ki, because I mean you'll get one right back.
Right. It looks like his right nipple is hurting there, Fallon.
I don't believe Low-Ki's nipples could scream. They just said, ouch. They couldn't scream. It's impossible. It's Low-Ki. Come on.
Yeah. Make a very angry face.
Yeah, they might. Oh! Just like that. Oh, that's Low-Ki.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, see what I told you? Low-Ki and his angry nipples.
Oh, look at that back elbow drop.
Kingston quickly out of the back door at one, though.
Low-Ki. Earl McMuffin with the analysis. That's why we have him here in the booth. Oh, look, he got the hooks. He got the hooks in. He's got the. Oh my God. He got a triangle. He got a body scissors.
Low-Ki with the body scissors now, just trying to squeeze the air out, trying to compress his rib cage and push the air out of his lungs.
The strength in the legs of Low-Ki. Kingston oh, and he's wrenching his neck. And, oh my God.
Kingston down.
Taking the big man down.
He's trying to make Eddie Kingston hurt from so many different positions. As an old Dustyism, he won't know whether to shit or go blind if he hurt so much from different body parts.
This is a clinic right now. I'm just in awe of the moves we're seeing.
I think Eddie Kingston had to resort to biting the hand of Low-Ki to get out of that.
He's got to go back to his street mentality. That's the only way to win.
Yeah, but that's not a smart thing too, because Low-Ki himself is a strong style. He's a strong style. He knows how to fight street.
But Kingston cannot match move for move.
Swift kick the midsection there. Now Low-Ki.
Double chop.
Right to the trapezius muscles. Low-Ki now here.
Strike the scoop.
Beautiful scoop body slam. Low-Ki.
Only one count.
It isn't just a body slam. Low-Ki literally tries to drive you through the canvas. That's how much force he uses in those body slams. And again now Low-Ki with the bear hug.
He's working on that back. Throwing the big man down.
Gotta believe Low-Ki's long-term strategy. He's working over the ribs, working over the chest muscles. You gotta believe in the long term he's gonna be looking for that double stomp from the top rope to possibly put this one away if he doesn't beat him with the key.
Or the numerous other submissions here.
Or everything else Low-Ki's got in his repertoire.
Low-key has everything. He always surprises you every time. Oh my gosh.
Now Low-key just drives that shoulder in.
Now Loki has Kingston in the corner there. Nowhere to go for Kingston. A good strategy by Loki, using those maneuvers, martial arts maneuvers, to wear Kingston down into that corner.
Oh my gosh.
Now Low-key like a jackhammer, just driving his shoulder in. Look out.
Oh!
What a knife edge chop.
Methodical beating there by Loki.
Wearing him down. The longer the match goes, the better advantage Low-key has.
Absolutely, but to Eddie Kingston's credit, he's absorbed all this punishment to this late portion of the match, and he only got gave Low-key a 1 count. Rolled his shoulder at the 1 count. Eddie Kingston,
That's
very
just
tough
the
competitor.
brute strength of Kingston.
Count Kingston out because the last time, I mean, he will look to injure his opponent. We saw what happened last time. Kevin Matthews
blew out his knee.
Kevin Matthews walked away injured.
He's out of action now because of Eddie Kingston.
Absolutely, Kevin Matthews earlier this week had knee surgery to repair his ACL and his MCL. He's going to be on the show for at least 6 months because of Eddie Kingston. And there, Eddie Kingston, the opportunist, hooked the ropes, made Low-key miss that drop kick, and now Low-key, who was grounded, and that was Eddie Kingston with the cover. And
First time I've seen Low-key.
Just about a 1 count there by referee Matt Bennett.
Kingston, look how quickly the advantage turns it.
Look at the torque he's got on Low-key's neck.
Look at the hands. His hands are like bear paws right there.
Come on, you said Loki. No.
Eddie Kingston.
In the headlock there, keeping his powerful legs away from Kingston. Loki could turn, tries to turn these maneuvers around, and we've seen it before in his mat wrestling.
Yeah, I was just about to say, if Eddie Kingston gets on his back, he's going to get an advantage right there.
Eddie Kingston now is wisely just grounding Low-key, keeping Low-key at a defensive position, and maintaining his own offensive advantage, keeping, as you said, Low-key's extremities away from him so that he can't strike and break parts of Eddie Kingston that haven't already been broken.
How is Low-key going to get out of this? Maybe he's going to use those legs. That's the only... Oh my God, look at this.
Nice leg pick there by Low-key, and wisely rolls out to the outside.
That was impressive.
Let's see if Loki will capitalize. It seems Kingston is still in control.
Kingston now with a front headlock. And I don't know how smart that is because Low-key is on a vertical base. And if Low-key can just get his feet moving, that won't be good for Eddie Kingston.
He's got it wrenched in.
Yeah, we can see Eddie Kingston continue.
That's a guillotine right there. He could make him tap right now.
Choke, yeah. It is a variation on that guillotine choke. But I don't need the neck's quite crimmed enough, and now Low-key trying to fight out of it. But Kingston again now tightening up and grounding it. There it is.
Going to the ground.
That's the smartest thing Kingston do. Ground Low-key, keep that guillotine choke in, drive that forearm in a little tighter on the neck, crimp the air and the oxygen going to Low-key's brain. Lights will go up real quick, and we may get a submission win.
You forget about Low-key is very versatile on his ground and his ground attack right there. He's good from his back.
You need to wear him down like that, followed by a high-impact maneuver to put this match away. You really have to just capitalize. When you have Loki in a position where he is harmless to you, you have to capitalize.
You're right. 1, 2. Oh, barely a 1 count right there. Barely a 2 count, I should say.
Very smart by Eddie Kingston. He saw Loki was trying to power out of it. Put one quick offensive move on there.
Wow. Look at him. He's
just grinding his forearms against the face of Loki right there.
A stiff kick to the face.
I was about to say, there's the only problem. Eddie Kingston's head is close to Loki's feet. And just like that.
You got to watch that. Oh, he chopped him into the thigh. I've never seen that.
That's a little brain damage there.
Oh. Dropping the hammer right there. Oh, he's hurt. A chop to the inner quad.
Absolutely, that chop, that inner quad.
Kingston controlling the match now.
Looks hurt though, Earl.
That chop to the quad simply was trying to knot up that leg muscle, which you can see it. Apparently that did take its effect, knot up the leg muscles to try to keep just create some distance between he and Eddie Kingston, as Kingston now continues the offense on Low-key.
Kingston looking a little frustrated right now. Irish whip into the corner. Kingston comes in full head of steam. Oh.
Beautiful running Yakuza kick by Eddie Kingston quickly to the cover.
2. Oh, I thought that was it. Any other opponent, that would have been lights out. That would have been it right there.
Yeah, but
We'll never be the same after this match. I mean, that's for sure.
unfortunately for Eddie, he might have been able to pick up that 3 if he had his weight distributed on Loki's shoulders a little better. Only had the weight on the one shoulder. He was able to get the free shoulder up.
He's trying to get the quick pin right there. He wants the easy way out.
Absolutely.
Got to work harder for that.
Kingston now measuring Loki.
Forearm to the back of the neck.
Looks like he was trying to go for like a suplex driver, just couldn't get him up.
Oh
Loki.
my goodness.
Loki with that Kawada kick.
What a kick, a heel to the face. Oh my goodness. Loki's gonna have to see the podiatrist after this matchup.
Loki with that variation of the Kawada kick. Look out. Just like that. Oh.
Oh, another chop.
Kingston's got to find some way to slow down Loki as he's beginning to build momentum. That will not be good for Kingston.
That kick. Oh, a kick to the back of the neck.
He just loaded that one up. Lateral press and only a 2 carries.
Earl, I don't even think Loki needs arms to fight this matchup.
I agree. I mean, he has used mat wrestling in his power.
We have trademark Loki here.
Oh my God, that's an example. Powerful kick to the midsection there.
Gosh, at the chest.
Just
Watch out. Loki measuring the mirror.
Oh my gosh, high impact. There's a dragon suplex. 1, 2 into a bridge. Only 2.
Nice double underhook butterfly suplex. Loki maintaining the bridge. Only gets a 2 count.
Crowd enjoying this matchup as well as we are right now.
Absolutely tremendous matchup here at WSU. Expect the unexpected.
This was quite unexpected.
Uh-oh, key. Looks like he's setting him up.
He's going to go for the key crusher.
Okay, he was setting him up with a key crusher.
Back elbow.
Kingston follows up with a roundhouse forearm. Lateral press, leg is hooked, and just like that. We were that close from a major upset.
You gotta be kidding me. 2. Crowd.
Indeed, the crowd here in Lake Hiawatha showing his appreciation.
I am so impressed with Eddie Kingston right now.
Again, Kingston looks like he's looking for that backdrop driver, but Loki able to fight out of it.
Oh, a spinning back fist.
Here it comes. He's calling for it, but again, Loki able to counter it.
1, 2.
Again, Loki able to counter it.
The best. Oh, a kick to the face.
What a Kawada kick by Key.
Loki fighting for his life here. Kingston now in the corner. I have to rethink that strategy of his.
I think Loki underestimated Eddie Kingston.
It could be very well be. Look out.
Oh, he tried going to the well one too many times. Kingston going in full head of steam, misses. He's going to the well one too many times.
Indeed, Kingston again looking for that Kawada kick here. Just give me that. Oh my God!
It was unbelievable. I can't even describe that.
Kingston misses the running Yakuza kick for a second time. Then
Loki quickly back to his feet.
Loki scores with a shotgun drop kick, and you know he's looking to finish this one off. Mac, I think he's setting him, but he's calling for it. Yes.
That might be it. This might be it.
Calling for the key crusher.
A key crusher. Oh, that's it. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. It's over. What a match. Quite impressive.
Indeed. I mean, Loki, serious, just determination, and taking this one home.
Wow. Huge victory.
Give the devil his due. Eddie Kingston came to the fight. He had Loki very well scouted. He was able to counter a lot of Loki's moves, but Loki's striking ability was the difference in the end. And it was one mistake. Eddie Kingston called for the running Yakuza kick a second time. He tried to run in with it. Loki able to sidestep him, and he just hit the shotgun drop kick. Follows that up with a key crusher in the middle of the ring. Nothing Kingston could do. Eddie Kingston made a tremendous effort this
Gotta
week.
give him
Low
his
key
due.
was just one step better.
All right, winner, low key.